We're continuing with Jack Kirby's Fourth World with New Gods number 6. When the storm or battle is over, who will be left on the glory boat? Orion Light Ray. Extra Manhunter battles Mr. Meek, which we will not see. Alert, the captain, there's something coming at us. It's as big as a whale. The closer it gets, the bigger it gets. What is it? Stand by for trouble. It's going to ram the ship. Bring apocalypse to Earth. This terrible command, a dark side has been done. The Deep Six, mystic mutators of the deep, have resurrected Leviathan, symbol of ancient disasters, which can only be stopped by the glory boat. This is a sea beast which dwarfs anything seen in the oceans since the dawn of time. Beneath its throat is a giant ram which cruelly pierces the ship as its gargantuan tusks follow to rip apart the remaining tonnage of steel. The thing has wrecked us. Abandon ship. Bam! Crack! The sound and fury continues long after ship and crew have been dispatched. The mammoth beast is a mutation with an insatiable will to destroy. There are ships that crack wide and ships beaten into shapeless junk, and ships that spill burning oil and go down in a sea of flame. Atomic submarines on patrol cross the path of the beast and share the fate of its mounting list of victims. Not even the private yachts of the rich are spared. One of them is the latest vessel to be lost. Her few survivors become our story. 3 people at war with themselves drift helplessly in a raft toward a rendezvous with Orion and the incredible, horrifying final war between the new gods. Richard, what's happening now? What is it? I thought we'd run into a Polaris missile firing, but it's some kind of new Navy frogman type, you fool. Wave at him. Get his attention. He's using some kind of newfangled hovering device, but he's seen us. Looking us over, you mean? We're in trouble, friend. We need help. The newfangled rescuer studies the castaways in stern silence. Then he makes a sudden sweep of the area. The Deep Six and their abomination of a pet have been busy. The seas of Earth are littered with the damage. Hey, don't take off like that. Come back. Come back. We're from the yacht Aurora. She went down last night. Mother box on my harness has led me to this latitude. If I'm to meet the enemy, it'll be here. I don't know what he's up to, but he isn't leaving. On Orion's harness, a small but powerful element transmitter emits a strong magna beam which locks on the raft below. You down there, I'm putting a magnetic lock on your raft. A magnetic force will saturate your raft's atomic structure and bind us as one. Work it out any way you like, but get us out of here. We have no food or water. I'm on a dangerous mission which could result in your death. I could still release you to wait for a rescue more to your liking. Dad, I'm not sure we ought to. Quiet, pacifist. We're in no shape to dodge trouble. Lead on, mister. Pull away. As if they were one vessel, the raft follows every motion of Orion's astroglider. We've got nothing to worry about. He's probably attached to a Navy ship on maneuvers. Wisely or not, their choice is made. Perhaps Mother Box, with her link with the source, leads us all to our fate. Start thinking, Dad. Look at him. He doesn't belong to any Navy we ever heard of. And fate proves to be an ugly, misshapen craft made of aged wood with a bound, man-like figure for a mast. Ping, 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 ping. That figure, Mother Box indicates it's alive. Well, there's one way to strip those bonds away. Orion's way, the way of the Astro Force. With experience handling, the Astro Force brackets its target, stinging and stimulating the tight coils. The coils become alive and threatening. They reach for Orion. Kelp, living steel, fibered kelp, another mutation of the Deep Six. Orion blasts away until the kelp wilts and dies, and as the coil fall away to reveal their prisoner. Well, 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 so the smiling lamb decided to try his hand among the wolves after all. Yours is a sorry welcome to Earth, Light Ray. I see that your first brush with war and the Deep Six has been little short of disastrous. True, Orion, but though war is the game of tragedy, I shall live to give it greater meaning. Don't scold me, Orion. It was difficult to break my word to Highfather and join this war against Apocalypse. Mother Box led to this skirmish with the Deep Six, and I must admit they surprised me with the light-absorbing kelp. When the kelp absorbed your light powers, you were easy game. Those experienced killers struck where you were strongest. Make room for us on that old tub. We're coming aboard. Thank you, good friend. I can never be fierce as Orion, but I can try to win his respect. It saddens me to see you here, Light Ray. Your kind brings an undeserved honor to war. Listen, fellas, now to see what demon swill the Deep Six have served up inside this craft. It's behind that door. Bam! I caught a glimpse of the thing before they attacked me. You may know its purpose. Look, may I get a word in? I'll do the talking, Marshmallow. See here. Or may I ask what your situation is, sir? See here, we don't wish to pry into the business, but we are concerned about our situation. Farley Sheridan's the name. Perhaps you've heard of Sheridan Industries. To put it simply, we've been shipwrecked. Yes, a handshake, a relic from your ancestral fear of the next man's hidden weapon. That age of anxiety hasn't passed, as you know. That's all true. Don't let the puppy get you down, mister. I'm not proud of it, but he's my son Richard, and this is my daughter Lynn. If I don't tell you, I'm sure Dad will. I'm a conscientious objector. I don't like war, violence, or killing. Is that right? Well, I know a place where everybody's like that. Light Ray, come inside. We've got a monstrosity on our hand. I don't know. I'm sorry. I know. The Deep Six left it here and swam off to some task. If that task is what I suspect, there's a catastrophe in the making. If I can be of any help, buddy, you'll get your chance, buddy. If I succeed here, the Deep Six will be back. Inside the dark, clammy hold, a living, mutated horror stirs and makes sounds that tear at the nerves. I think that thing is a sender. It computes and sends directional signals. An organic director, the Deep Six have bred it from sea life. Shree! At that moment, poison-tipped spines lunge from the shapeless mass and strike at Orion. See how it defends itself. It senses that I'm going to kill it. No, don't, Orion. Stick. Don't you understand? There's a mountainous sea beast out there, destroying ships, and this is its brain. It shouldn't be destroyed. It should be changed. Light, not to glisten on sword blades, but light at play with atoms, to make them sing in other ways. That thing, it's withering, drawing itself into a white-hot compact core. It's now a living basic life form, stripped of the taint of Apocalypse. It will grow again in the image of New Genesis. The beam from Mother Box will make that imprint upon it, the more sophisticated, unified, and techno-active image of a caller. You know that call must be answered. It cannot be ignored. It will reverse the course of the sea beast and the Deep Six and bring them back here. What was that? What did you guys do? We've arranged a battle fit for the new gods. When the sonic call begins, its resonance reaches out to sea, where the Deep Six and their evil creation stalk a new NATO warship. That sound, do you hear it? The beast hesitates on the point of attack. He hears it too. This can only mean... Almost hypnotically, the sound grips the giant sea animal and reverses its course. Light Ray is free. He's converted our controller ship into a caller. Jafar, you must go back and fix Light Ray for all time. At that moment, Orion is at sea with Light Ray, who illuminates the waters. We must do this, Orion. The early moments of my plan are the most crucial. I realize that, but I don't like leaving the others unguarded. We'll make one more sweep. If the Deep Six return too soon, we must stop them here, not where they can endanger what I've started inside the ship. The waters are clear at great depths, but I see no sign of them. But the powers of mutation protect Jafar of the Deep Six. Instant adaptation enables his body to bend light rays, beams, and render him invisible. Orion's with light ray, so that's how he got free. So we will continue on with part 2.